All right. Third time's the charm. Let's see if this works. So, right now I'm going to go over a quick overview of Google apps that we'll be using in class. First thing you want to do is go to google.com and sign into your account. So, so right here, look, all the Google apps are right here. So I need to sign in. So, Google Drive, add account, got my Gmail, and put my password in. I do not want to stay signed in because this is not my work computer. So I'm going to sign in. All right. So this is Google Drive. This is like the base for all of your documents. It's basically like the home, the hub. You can create a new document or upload a folder or add a folder. Notice I like folders. They keep me organized. These are all the things people have shared with you, anything that you are collaborating on. Whatever. Well, I'm not collaborating on this video, but my friend shared it with me. Recent documents that you've been working on, and your trash can. So sometimes you delete things, you need to get it back. You get 15 gigabytes of storage, so you should have plenty for most things. So let's go back to our drive, and then also you can, there's lots of ways to access the same things. Over here, shows you your activity. And the first time I tried to make this video, all of my things that I just worked on are right here. Here again is your most important apps, and you can change how you view. Some people like this view better. I kind of go back and forth. I like this view sometimes. So you can also, there's a search bar up here. You can search your drive at any time. So maybe you need a document, but you don't remember what folder you put it in. You can search up here. Very cool. Lots of opportunities to do whatever you want. So if you need to create a document, Google Docs is like Microsoft Word. Not all the same things, but we're going to be using Google Docs a lot so that we can collaborate with each other. All of these things are collaboration. What's so great about Google is how easy it is to collaborate. Google Sheets is like Excel. Google Slides is like PowerPoint. Google Forms, you can make surveys, really quickly collect data. It puts all of your data into an Excel spreadsheet. Very cool. It gives you little, diagrams that go with it. Very cool. Google Drawings. So I made a Google drawing one time for a presentation I did, and I put it into a document. So this folder right here, SPED 343, that's our class folder. As you can see, this little guy right here shows that I'm collaborating with somebody on it. So I own it because I made it. But Amanda is my collaborator. So everything I put in this folder, she can also see and collaborate on. And when you open the folder, there's so many options. You can share it, you can get a link, you can move it, I like to color code my folders. You can download it if you have Chrome, you can delete it. Okay. There are PDFs, and so you can open and you can scroll through your folder. And then see up here, you can open it with I just opened this with Docs. So it's our calendar, right? Cool. So this guy right here takes you back. It closes this window out. You can share it, download it, print it, open it with connected apps. Let's go into, I made a testing. Testing. So you title it whatever you want. This is me. I signed in. I don't want to do that. You can rename it. You can make a copy of it is like if somebody shares something with you and you want that format, that template, make a copy of it, make it your own. Now it's yours. You can see the revision history. So anything, so it says right here, last edit was 22 minutes ago. Anytime you do an edit in the document, it's going to save automatically. And you can see who did the edits and when they did them. You can download it into any of these formats. Very cool. If, let's say, you need a Microsoft Word for whatever reason to email it, whatever. You can email all the people that are collaborating on it, print it, set up the page. I was actually having issues with this the other day. I needed to change the margins, and I just learned how to do it. So that's pretty cool. You make it landscape, portrait, all those things. Okay, so then you have your basic apps. If you just run the mouse over it, it'll tell you, what it'll do for you. Line spacing, numbers, bullets, indents, the formatting. All of these things. You can add images, you can add tables, you can add drawings, you can add charts. Format it however you want. I really like voice typing for people or kids that have struggles with the typing issue or the writing issue, but they can speak. So then they maybe learn how to edit versus having to know exactly how to spell all the words. Pretty cool. Enter tables. I added these add-ons to my docs because I like math. So I wanted to be able to create expressions and graphs. And I add the thesaurus because sometimes when I'm writing, I'm not a wordsmither like most, so I need help with the thesaurus. All right, so that's Google. I'm going to add a little, you can share. See, I already shared this with Amanda down here. Maybe I want to share it with, my work email. And you can either let them edit it or maybe just comment, or maybe you just want them to view it. I send things just view to, when they have really no, they're not going to collaborate on it. I don't want them to change it. Mostly like if I'm going to send something to my students, they're just going to be able to view. Everything depends what you want. But we're probably going to be living in the can comment, can edit. Maybe you'll share something with us that you don't want us to edit necessarily, so we'll just make comments. And then you can write a note to the people that you collaborated with. Since I made this in a shared folder, it's already shared with Amanda. So let's say you're partners and you make a folder for SPED 343, and everything you put in there is going to be shareable. So that makes it a lot easier. So I just clicked on this revision history, and you can see that I haven't made a lot of edits, but all of my edits would be here. So if you're writing this big old long research paper and maybe you hated what that sentence, you need to go back and put that sentence back to where you had it. So you can go and you can restore. It's really cool to have the ability to revise your entire document without having to go back. So here's the back button. That's also nice too. Undo. Oh, it's not letting me, but I can go hello. Oh, too many L's. I hate that word. Okay, undo. All right, go. Saving. All changes saved in the drive. When you're offline, you can still make edits. And I believe it, I don't want to be quoted actually. I know you can make edits offline. I don't know how the updating process works. So at your own risk. When you're in editing mode, edit, making suggestions, you can view. So yeah, there's that. So if you click it out, it's automatically saved. No big deal. So I also made a slide when I did this video the first time, and I named it Habits of Mind, and I labeled it Habits of Mind. And what I love about slides is you can be sitting at a table with 3 people and collaborate on a slideshow, and you're going to do it 10 minutes later for a presentation for your peers or for your students or for whoever. It's really awesome. So all of these options, like you would in a PowerPoint, you can change the background. I don't want to. You can change the layout of your slide. So I got this empty slide right here. I'm going to change the layout. I'm going to go with section, I don't remember what I said. Section, title, and description. So pretty cool. Change the theme. You can make transitions just like you can on PowerPoint. It's very fun. You can, there's so many cool things you can do and really quick. So I'm a huge fan of slides. It's not going to be super fancy, but still pretty cool. And then you can present it just like in PowerPoint. Very sweet. And you can exit. All right. And then here's the article annotations for your annotated bibliography. There's already one in here. So this is kind of the format that you're going to be using for your annotated bibliography assignment. You're going to have your reference. It's already going to be in here. You're going to have your annotation, the important takeaways, and then potential quotes. I also like to do a keywords column, but we can talk about that when we get to our annotations. I don't want it to be in here anymore, so I'm going to exit out of there. We're also going to use Google Classroom potentially. As of right now, we have to have access to it, and our homework, we're going to do it on Class Chatter, but if we can do everything on Google Classroom, that would be the best way to go. So we still haven't figured that quite out yet. I don't want to put that in this video. But Google Classroom is a very interesting and cool tool as well that we will potentially use. Also, your videos will be shared with you through YouTube. So like we're all connected to YouTube because we're in through Google. So you'll have your YouTube account as well. You'll be able to watch the videos that we assign. So that is the quick overview of Google Drive and Docs and Sheets and slides and all the things. So very cool. And let's start playing around.